In the beautiful city of Tiel, where I am, the fruit city of the Netherlands. So I'm still connecting, so I don't know if you can see me already, but I think you can hear already the music playing. So we are here for the Fruit Corso today. And as you can hear, my voice is not completely there, but I'm gonna try as much as possible to tell you what is happening over here. It's still connecting, so yeah, I think I see everyone. So welcome everyone in the city of Tiel, the fruit city of the Netherlands. Now officially, hello, 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 hello. And I'm gonna change the screen soon. My name is Stefan, guide in the Netherlands and in Belgium, in the Dutch-speaking part of the country, of the world, basically. And let's show what I'm. We're standing here in front of one of the first grasslands from the southern part of the Netherlands. We are, where we are in the fruit city of the Netherlands. And the fruit city of the Netherlands is called Tiel. It is somewhere halfway in the river area of the Netherlands. And today it's a big day. It's a beautiful weather, but it's also a big day because today is the day of the famous Fruit Corso. So I've been showing you in the last week several times corsos from flowers, but this is a different one. One that is made of fruits and vegetables and everything that is from this area. And we're starting with what they call the Kinder Corso. So the Corso for the child. So smaller Corsos as you can see. Smaller Corsos as you can see. And this is the first one. The first one that we have over here. Just to give you an idea already what we're gonna see. Look at all the fruits. Look at all the vegetables. I think you recognize a lot of them. From potatoes to other things. And yeah, they're asking already for applause because the kids have been making their own really beautiful, floats. Some of them are just shelters. And welcome everyone who's just joining, of course. And we have to get some applause. We're waiting before they start walking again. But look what we have over here. So I'm just going to the first kid over here. Look at the first, what he made of his shelter. So it's like a big crocodile made of nuts, of all kind of vegetables. And I think he even has a hat with a crocodile on it. But there are several other kids with other different, wow. It's really a tradition over here in Tiel that even the kids from some families, they are making their own floats. And look, for example, over here at the beautiful. So, and oh, especially for all of you, a burger, a very big burger for everyone from the US. We also like it over here. And then we have over here, if you're coming, if you're coming in the city of Tiel, they have a mascot, and that is the girl over there. You see Flipje. Look at the clothes that she has, and she's waving at us. She's waving at us. This is Flipje from Tiel. That is the mascot of a famous jam factory, originally a jam factory that is from Tiel. So the best jams in the Netherlands are coming from the city where we are right now. So look at that! Look at that! Yeah, yeah. We need applause. So everyone is asking for applause for all the kids that did all the work over here using fruits and vegetables from their parents to make all of this. And oh, this is also lovely. It's lovely like that. A lot of people can just join. And we see over here the same flipje again. So just wave, just wave. Look, they're all waving. Wow. So I'm just also gonna show you how beautifully made it is. And look what we can find, all kind of vegetables, nuts, fruits, everything that they use to make something interesting. So this is the little kids. They're really the little kids. So, and okay, for the people who love some sweets, look at this. I don't know how sweet this is. It's niet zo zoet, toch? Dit. Nee, nee. It's a hard. Beetje, a little sour. Oh, wow. It's even a little sour. Dankjewel. But the little older youth, let's say the teenagers, they're also making floats. And we have over here the first one. And how do I know this is from the youth? Because they're saying over here, the youth of Tiel. And they have this guy on his little ship. He has his binoculars looking around. And look how beautifully this is made. I don't know if you can hear the music a little. Ah, it's really ahoy is saying. Ahoy, he's searching for gold, searching for land, maybe searching for fruits. He has already a lot of fruits. And even look over here. Wow, this is really amazing. Look at all the details of vegetables and fruits that you can hopefully recognize. I see a lot of tomatoes. I see potatoes. I see it's mouth watering almost. And this is just the first bigger one. We're getting about 20 floats all together today. And I'm gonna do this tour 2 times because first during daytime and later on in the nighttime. So okay, we have the youth of Buren, an area nearby. They made their own float and look at this. They are really amazing what they did. We have the queen bee here on front. You see, she's making the honey. She's making the honey, and all the little bees are around her. And again, made from. I see a lot of other things that I didn't see in the earlier one, like some. Oh wow, there's so much to see. Wow. And can you hear me by the way or not? I'm seeing someone who is not doesn't have sound. Let me know if you have sound or not. So I don't know. We have the next one. All is well here. Okay, you can hear me well. That's good. Okay, the next group of youth. So it is a neighborhood or one of the little villages nearby Tiel. All of them have been working on it. And here they can see the results of weeks of work or sometimes even months of work. Okay, I'm just going to sit here a little on the side. These are kettles. I know, I just have to check. But we have over here the hot tea, and the cute tea. 3 different crazy kettles all together. Wow, the party, the cute tea, and the hot tea. 3 kettles were talking to each other, having a tea time. So, and look again, the nose is like a big tomato. And then we have all these seeds and nuts and everything. So, of course, it is now it is harvest season. It is September. It's a beautiful day in September. It's harvest season. So that means that from the land and from the area, from the orchards nearby, there's a lot coming. Oh wow, look what we have over here. I didn't expect this. But we have some Vikings coming over here. There's a whole Viking ship. Here. Even the sail is made from fruits, from apples and garlic. Apples and garlic, that's the best way to make your sail. And look also at the shield here on the side. The shield made of broccoli and tomatoes. Or then here on the side, grapes in different colors. Wow, look how beautiful. And then, of course, the Vikings who made this, they're all walking behind us. Some of them, they're very young, but have already beards. So, wow. And you can see it's a very sunny day, so I have to check how I can get the best shots for all of you. So, the next one, the Jeugd van Marik, the youth from Marik, another area nearby. And I think they love the more like fantasy world. We're coming in a fantasy. Oh, I'm seeing an angel there on the side. I'm seeing an angel. I'm seeing a windmill. I love this windmill already. Made of peppers, yellow peppers mainly, but also all kind of other nuts and oh, and also the favorite fruits of most Dutch kids are here, making the pots, making the green lanes. Wow, it's beautiful. And then, and now look, the people living in this beautiful area, they're walking here at the end. In this magical world that we've just been seeing. Oh wait, just can see if I can try if I can get there. So look, there's a little pathway. There's a little pathway, and then over here on the side, oh, there's a little fire. There's a little fire. Wow. Wow, amazing. So, as I said already before, I'm in the city of Tiel, calling themselves the Fruit City because it's in the middle part of the Netherlands, in the area of the big rivers, and it's also the area with the orchards where in the Netherlands most of the apples, the pears, but also some other fruits and vegetables are coming from here. Sometimes people on the side say like, "Go out of the way, I want to see it." Look how beautiful these are. What do we have over here? Wow. But I also see a lot of other vegetables. So wow, look at this, how amazing what they made over here. So they are saying Flip and Janneke. Flip was already, I said before, that is the mascot of this area. And even, I'm just gonna go a little more nearby. I was talking about some of the fruits and vegetables. Look, apples, pears, garlic, but also, oh, you can maybe imagine how sweet it is over here if I'm standing next to it and it's really mouth watering how it tastes. It's really unbelievable. Wow. Just going, they sometimes have to stop a little because when the float in front. Okay. Oh, and this, I'm now knowing what they're depicting. We have over here what we call in Dutch rupsjenotenhoek, the caterpillar who is eating and eating and eating and eating. And that is the one over here. He's eating everything and it's growing and growing and growing. Okay, so, and all the kids have their books with them. Let's go to the next one while we're waiting. So, the next one, we're calling it over here the Fruit Corso. The Fruit Corso. And the youth from Geldermalsen, one of the other cities nearby Tiel, they were thinking Corso, Corso, Corso. No, where the word Corso is almost the same as the word cross. So they didn't make the Fruit Corso, but the Fruit Cross. So I'm just going to the other side so we have a better view. And they have several animals like the elephant And they're all on cross bikes. And even the bicycles are made, look at that, are made from, again, fruits and vegetables. Wow. Just getting you a little of the details while you're standing over here. And even look at the little details. Like his butt made from yellow tomatoes. And the pig's tail is also nice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And look, the cross. Look at the animal at the end over here. What is this? A sheep, I think. The sheep with the beautiful, really beautiful clothes. Going on the bike, really going down over a pot of potatoes. So look at this. The pot is made of potatoes. And then the little bird here on the side is made from garlic. So garlic and all kind of seeds. Of course, it's not only fruits and vegetables, also all kind of nuts are coming from this area. And then here on this side, we have Flipje again. I was telling you already before, the mascot of this city, the mascot of the jam brand mainly. And he's famous because he is originally made of grapes. So, but they have a variation over here where he's made of all kind of red tomatoes, little tomatoes. Wow. And people are just joining. Welcome, welcome in Tiel. That's where we are right now. So now it's not here at the end. I said already to start. It's the Fruit Cross. So not the Fruit Corso, but the Fruit Cross. That's how they call it. So creative. In the meantime, this is not the only. So the Corso is not the only thing that's happening over here in this weekend, because around the city, and I can show you a little from the side, there are on the side of the city walls, there are beautiful mosaics that are made in the last weeks. So people made mosaics made again from fruit and vegetables. We see one over here on the side. And Ronnie is asking, do they eat the flows for dinner? No, no, no. The thing is, it is now harvest season. It's harvest season, and there's so many fruits and vegetables available. So we have too much. That's how it started. So it's a very old tradition already. Like um, in other places you have the flower parades, but here in the city of Tiel, it is the fruit parade because there's more fruits that are coming from over here. But no, they're not gonna eat. Although, of course, it is mouth-watering, and I would almost say I'm getting a little from this monster truck that we're seeing here in front of us. A monster truck made of mainly broccoli, or at least the green parts, grapes, broccoli, green apples. So let me see. Oh, sorry, I was still zoomed in a little. Look at this, and look at the details. Also, the wheels. Just giving you a little of the details. The wheels with a little crab, a smiling crab, and with the sun like this, it is so shiny and so colorful. And there's so many uh, fruits and vegetables where I don't even know the name in English. That's always the problem. I thought in advance, like, oh, I know most of them, but I'm seeing several that I'm thinking, like, oh, what was the name in English? So uh, it's coming back. It's coming back because I see some other details. Look over here on the side, the favorite food of a lot of kids, the Brussels sprouts. Also, Brussels sprouts, you can find them a lot in the Netherlands. They also use them for this float of the monster truck with all kind of little animals on the back. So I'm just going a little around. So they have little tractors that are pushing them or pulling them. So good place for sprouts, yeah. And Cindy's asking how much time it costs. I can tell you, it's weeks of work. It's weeks of work. Last June, they presented their first designs. So there's a designer who made the first designs, and that was last June. And then after June, they're making the bigger float. And of course, the last part of the float, that is adding all the fruits and vegetables. So, and the tradition in Tiel is that groups of people, groups of friends, and neighborhoods, they are working together. They're working together to do and to make all of this. Now look at this. So, ah, see the teeth are made of hardly of garlic again. So let's say if you have so much garlic in between your teeth, I don't know if I would chew because then it would even be worse and worse. So I don't know exactly what we're waiting for. The good thing is that I can walk around. So and showing you also a little the details. No, so but they're again they were starting. They're starting in June. They're starting in June with the first ideas, and then of course it needs to be colorful. There needs to be a lot of variation. It needs to be creative. So, and this is still from the youth, from one of the youth groups. There are 8 youth groups. This is number 8. And after the 8 youth groups, there are also 12 floats that are made by adults. So they are most of the time a little bigger than the ones over here. But it shows how much of a tradition it is. Because the youth is starting, we saw the skelters in our fund before. And then when they're getting older, they're making the little bigger ones. And then when they're adults, they're going to the floats of the adults. Let's go to the first one. So never know. So we see over here, by the way, how thousands of people are coming here. Of course, because of the good weather, more people are coming. People that are living alongside the route, they're getting their own chairs to make sure that they are having the best places. And then the next one. Then we have the next one over here. Oh, look at this! Look at this! We have over here a really beautiful elephant. The group is called Zulum, and it's marvelous work. Look at the movement of the elephant. I see different parts moving, and it's even spreading some water. And to be honest, it is a very nice day today. It is September, but I'm not complaining about the weather. So just coming a little more nearby. I'm a little scared for elephants. I mean, they're so big. It moves, yeah, it moves. It moves a lot. It moves. It makes sounds and everything. Uh, so, but the thing is, I want this one that it is moving. So we have to wait. We have to wait a little. I don't know why they're stopping now at the front. I don't see the other ones moving. So, but let's come a little more nearby. So fruits, vegetables, but of course also mushrooms. Look at that. There are a lot of mushrooms that are used to make this huge elephant in front of me. I have to be a little careful because it can start moving again. Wow. And then on the top, you can also see to have the same color, they have a lot of nuts that they use, and also all kind of potatoes. So it's really a nice, and even some garlic again, but then or little onions. It's garlic or little onions, the purple ones. Portobello, yeah, portobello can also be. Yeah, there are all kind of variations. Let's see, are they gonna move? And just to give you an idea, because we're still stopping. We are now in the heart of Tiel. The city center is just here at the other side. So you have to get a ticket to get on the terrain. I'm lucky today that I can wait. I'm just gonna show you for a moment my face, so they can see that I'm getting sweaty already, and I also need some water. Oh, mm. In the meantime, the elephant is giving some water. So now the thing is, I have orange, um, an orange thing about my wrist, and that means that I'm oppressed. So I can be on the route. I can come nearby, and if people are asking, I can just show the orange wristband that I have to make sure that people are letting me nearby. So that's a good thing. But just to give you an idea, there are thousands of people over here on the side. There's a beautiful carousel there at the other side. I think you can just see it. Wait, I'm just going to the side. There's a tiny little carousel over there. But at the other side, there is the old city center of Tiel. And Leslie's asking how I am today. You can maybe hear my voice. It's a little different because I had a cold. I lost my voice last weekend. I tried to get it back, but then of course I was a little too enthusiastically talking in the last days. So that's why it is still a little sounding like it how it is. So it will get better for sure. So oh, it was moving again. The elephant was moving, but the other one's not yet. So and Walpuri, yeah, of course, there are people suffering from hunger. That's true. That's true. Although that's not really the case in this country where we are right now. And the thing is, I just tried to tell you that already before that it is harvest season. It's the start of the harvest season, so that means every year around this period, around this time of the year, that there's a lot of fruits and vegetables coming on the market. So basically, the prices are dropping. That is almost some of the fruits and vegetables are almost for free. So they're using the leftovers. They're using the leftovers of the fruits and vegetables that are normally that they can normally not sell in the supermarket or at other places. So, but so that's and of course it is also a sort of a celebration of the end of the summer, and that the winter is coming. So I'm just gonna show you again where we're standing. You see, it's also a quite sunny day today. It is beautiful. I'm just gonna try to see if there is already some movement in front of us. I see all the floats are stuck, so I will maybe do a little part again. So, oh, well, hopefully, I love questions. I love questions. I mean, of course, it's good to think about these kind of things too. So then, in the meantime, I told you already before about the mosaics that they are making around the city, the old city walls of the city of Tiel. So I'm just gonna zoom in so you can see over there. There's a beautiful mosaic of an animal who used to have his house on his back. Someone is coming in front, and you all know this, but what you don't know, but it's hard to see from over here. This is all made from fruits and vegetables. So some more people. There are more people coming over here. And then at the left side, there is a zebra. I think there's a zebra on the side. And I'm just going to show you. There's several. I'm just trying to. Oh, there's an opening over here. That's easier. Wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is better. This is better. So we have over here. Just gonna zoom out a little. We see. I think the butt of a zebra. on the side. It is quite nice, very creative, and all made from white and black fruits and nuts. And then if I'm going to the left, we have over there coral. So we have in the heart of the city a beautiful area, and we have the coral over here. It's called the fruitkoraal in Dutch, so the fruit coral from the fruit bodies. And if we're zooming in a little, then you can see that this is like how it is under the sea. On the bottom of the sea, we have, of course, the coral. We have little fishes like Nemo, I think clownfish, that's how you're calling them. We see turtles, and of course, a lot more than that. It's beautifully made, isn't it? And also, the area over here, by the way, is also quite beautiful. Oh, wait, wait, wait. This is my. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, sorry. Wait. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. I love cycling, you know that. And they are the bands on a bike, on a tandem bike, and not two people on a bike, but one, two, three, four, five, six. The Dutch Bicycle Orchestra, we have them over here playing for us. And if there is space again, they will start cycling. Wow, this is so cool. And look, they all have to pedal. They're standing here in the corner. And of course, the guy in front, he has like something to start. Okay, I don't know how they're going, but maybe they're going from the roof. Oh, they're now stopping, sadly enough. Okay, they're going a little to the side, I think, because there's. Oh, wait. Let's see if I can walk with them. Okay, I'm just walking back. And it also looks like they're going to start again with the floats. We see the beautiful Viking ship again. And then while we're waiting, I would recommend everyone just to take a cup of tea, maybe a cute tea or a hot tea. So, like these kettles over here, they, now the thing is, I see it now already. They are stopping here with the first part in front of the area where you have the tribunes where more people are sitting together. So that's what we're waiting for. Wow. And welcome everyone. People that are just joining or just waking up. What you have sometimes with such cortos is that they have to wait for a moment and then starting again. So that's what we're waiting for now. But it looks like over here we have the area with the VIPs, etc. That's what you're waiting for. So we're just gonna do it a little again. At least there's movement. So So we see for the first from the youth again. The youth that is um, from different youth groups, and the one that over here they have a captain, a pirate looking around if there's land, if there's gold, or all that kind of things. And he is on his little ship, as you can see over here. Even a pirate flag made from, I think from tea. I see tea leaves. Of course, fruits, vegetables, and tea leaves. Wow. I don't know if it's going very well if this animal here at the side, while he's saying ahoy, is getting the steering wheel. And then the next one, the little bees, the happy bees. And I also know why they played bees. The Dutch word for bee is bij. And bij means that you're joining again. And the youth of this area hasn't been joining the Fruit Corso for several years, but they're happy to be there again, to be there again. So to join again. So that's why they use the bee to that the happy bees happy to be there again. And look how creative they made. Like the one over here. Wow. And even one in a swing. Wow. And and we have the happy tea kettles on the fire. You can see hot tea, even the fire is made from fruit and vegetables. Wow. And it should not be buffering. My connection is good. So and then we have the next one, the Vikings. Well, the band on the tandem bike. They are now playing some music together with another band that they found. With all women, all men and women, they're having fun together. I think so. And while waiting here on the corner, I can show you. Oh, look! Even at the details of the pirate ship. Look at the eyes of the pirate of the. Oh wait, let me know if yes or no, or maybe better, or maybe less. While we're looking at the pirate ship, and I'm just gonna show you a little of the music that they're making over here. Look, this is beautiful, isn't it? Two brass bands together, one walking, one on the bike. Okay, good. Oh, I think they're gonna cycle again. I, I think they're gonna cycle again, or maybe walk with their bikes. That's of course it's going so slow. But look how heavy this bicycle is. I think how heavy is this bike? Okay, maybe later on we will see them cycling again. So at least there's movement again. At least there's movement again. So I'm just gonna walk a little back to see the floats where we were. We see Fantasyland again. Fantasyland with the street of Brussels sprouts. I'm just gonna show you. Wow. It's a fantasy float. Yeah, then we see the inhabitants over here of the this little fantasy land. It's really beautiful, isn't it? Okay, you will see we're going in an area again where there's a lot of sun. So, okay. So this is just to tell kids that it is important to read. It's important to read. So see, look at the little girls. They have in their hands a book, and of course we are all starting with the Great Caterpillar. Our first book is also depicted over here. But in the end, we're getting smarter by reading. It's a Dutch song, by the way. Do the bookaroo. The bookaroo. Now, a book is the same in. Do the bookaroo. Same in English. So I hope you're all singing now. Do the bookaroo. Wow. A beautiful combination of creativity, music, some dance, everything together. Okay, and then from there, the next one, some of you have maybe seen it already. Not the Fruit Corso, but the Fruit Cross. So we have several animals over here that are going on their bikes. Of course, we are here in the Netherlands. They're going on their bikes and doing a whole all kind of stunts on their bikes. Even the elephant, the sheep, everyone. While they're going over a road that is made of potatoes. And you're maybe thinking, all that fruit, all the vegetables, they're not. They're losing sometimes things. Yeah, for sure. Here on the what I found here on the street, there are a lot of onions. So there's sometimes and then also look at the one over here. Cute little ducky. So okay. Yeah, and of course it is a lot of fun and all these groups of kids doing this every year. They uh, they really they really like this to do this. Um, I'm just gonna get to the next part where it's a little wider street. But of course, there's also a prize. There every year there's a prize from the uh, people that made the most beautiful float. So they're driving again. So let's get a little more nearby the elephant. It's really an amazing one, and it is, by the way, not an elephant. You can maybe see at the back. It is an elephant trophy. So it is the elephant. Yeah, the elephant is alive again, but it is in the end just a trophy that you can find sometimes on people their houses. So here it comes. Um, and there are in total 20 floats. 20 floats. And we are now at number 9. We're at number 9. So the trophy, the elephant trophy with a beautiful head of an elephant. And then, yeah, let's see what do we have behind it. Oh, the hunters are standing there. The hunters that are hunting the elephant, they are standing in between. They're standing in between four different hunters. Wow, beautifully made, I think. So I'm just going a little to the side. So here you can see it from the back part. So looks like we're getting into like an old painting or so at the back part. And even they have their own photographer with them, or film crew. What is it? Wow. It's a little. It's a little. What they're trying to say is it's a little against hunters. Like, what are we doing? These beautiful elephants. Why kill them? So, but yeah, it's not very clear if you just see the float. Okay, the next one. The next one. Let's go to the other side so I can see it better. What do we have over here? This is something typical from this area. It's called the black. It's from Varik, and what I wanna say with this float, where we see a crow, we see a pig. You're seeing a pig, and that pig has a sword in his hand. And why is that? Because they are defending. They are defending the area over here. And the area is called the Betuwe. That's the area where all the fruits and vegetables are coming from against um, several of the species that are now dying, and they're protecting like the old-fashioned potatoes, the old-fashioned fruits and vegetables that we are bit by bit losing. So that's something not only going on in the Netherlands but worldwide. So several of the things that they used in this in this float are some of the fruits and vegetables that are not so well known anymore, but it's beautifully made, isn't it? Look at the crow, yeah, on the side, and even and so they're protecting. So there's even a big cannon, as you can see. So the crow is sitting on a big cannon. So over here we have some potatoes. I think some of the potato colors are not the ones that I'm normally finding in the supermarket. So some of these vegetables that we are sort of forgetting. Wow, beautifully made. No, Leslie, not this time. Not this time. Some things are worldwide. Not only in the Netherlands. So now the thing is why it is. By the way, I'm just gonna show you my face moment. The reason so now you see me over here. So the reason that it's going so slow is that a little further there's an area where the VIPs are sitting, and also the jury is sitting over there. So every float has to go nearby because there's a prize of the public. So as a public, you can vote for the float that you like the most. But there's also an official jury, and they are sitting a little further. And every float, of course, before they are coming up in that area, they want to show their best. So that's why, bit by bit, they're going there, and that's why it is over here a little slower before the next float is coming. But the next one is coming. So I'm just to change to the other side again. Okay, it doesn't feel slow. Okay, then we have Echtot, and this one is called Curiosity. So we have a cabinet of curiosity. So this man over here, he's reading a book. He is made again, of course, from fruits and vegetables, a lot of vegetables and nuts, by the way. And he traveled the world, and as you can see, he got a lot of stuff. So, so They're showing the diversity of the world, the diversity of Latin America, Africa, Australia, Europe, everything. Wow, this is beautiful. Also, I really like the colors that they're using. So I'm just coming a little more nearby so you can see. For example, over here from Russia, the matrushkas. And if we're coming more nearby, look at the matrushkas made of little nuts and seeds and beans that are used. And of course, some Brussels sprouts again. I love it that they're using Brussels sprouts everywhere. That was my favorite food as a kid. Not at all. So, the cabinet of curiosity. So, and then of course, with the books at the end. Wow. I love all these little details. For example, just like the sides of the. I mean, this is a closet. Just look only at the side of the closet. So, such a variety. Wow. And yeah, look there. The drawers are open. The drawers are open, and even some things are sticking out of the drawers. So they didn't have space enough to have everything promoted. So I'm just going to the other side because there's some more on the other side. You see, look what we have over here. Little in the shadow, we have some African or maybe Asian. I sometimes don't know exactly where it is from. I'm just going to the front part. Really beautiful. I now also see. I didn't see that before, but even the drawers are opening and closing slowly. So it's now almost closed. Something is stuck. So we just have to see what is inside. Waiting before it's opening again. And we hear a voice the whole time. It is in Dutch. So, and that is this man. He's reading. Man is reading from a book where he's telling about all the curiosities that you can find on this float. Wow. Just look again at some details. We just see the shoe, and then help me a little. I don't know the name of these vegetables. I've never seen them before, to be honest. That's not saying a lot, but so. And while they're stopping now, I can come more nearby and showing you the details. Wow, that's nice, isn't it? But they're still stuck. They were going, but they're stuck again. And just what I was saying, like the drawer is now open again. So it was closed before, now it's open again. And there's even some Dutch curiosity. Look at that. Look at the details. I found the clock. Woohoo! A little Dutch element. Wow. And that's a good question. Barbara is asking, or do they use elements after? Now, basically, the only element they are using is the float itself, like the metal parts, the wheels. That's all what they're using. And then next year they're coming up with something completely new. That's the idea. That is the fun also for the people building these floats to come up every year with something new and to start again, start from scratch, be creative. So yes, always seeing different things. Yeah, that's the thing. So many vegetables and everything. Just drinking a little. And Barbara, most of the vegetables and everything they cannot use anymore, so they're just throwing them away. So at least all the fresh fruit and vegetables, maybe some of the nuts and the garlic and that kind of things they can use, but all the other things not. Okay, it's time for the next one. The next one from Culemborg. Culemborg is, by the way, a beautiful city in the Netherlands, not so far away from here. On the same river, the river Waal, the Waal River. That's where we are right now, or that's the big river next to Tiel. And in Culemborg, it is the same. It's basically the same area. So we're calling the area the Betuwe, the area in the Netherlands where all the fruits and vegetables are coming from, or the majority at least. So there are a lot of orchards, for example, over here with cherries. There are the orchards with pears and apples and everything. So, but what happened in the last, there's not only the last year, but in the last 20 to 30 years already, is that we're getting less and less bees. And Culemborg, the group from Culemborg, they want to show that we have to be a little nicer to the bees. So, using less chemicals, but not only that, you can also do a lot of things yourself to make it easier for the bees. So, for example, one of the things is to get rid of all the towels from your garden. Get rid from the eet makkelijk, from the tiles of your garden to make space for green parts, for flowers, for um, get rid of your lawn with only grass. Just add some plants, add some flowers, make it a paradise for these animals because we need them. Without the bees, we will not have any of the fruits and vegetables anymore. And yes, you're hearing buzzing. You're hearing buzzing. So um, I'm not the biggest fan normally of bees. I mean, they're very functional, of course, uh, but you have to be careful. But look how beautiful this one is. There is a beautiful solar flower with a bee on top. And then also look at this. Wow. Wow. Amazing. See this. Wow. So, what they're basically saying, start yourself with your own garden. Get rid of the grass or remove part of the grass. Get rid of the tiles. Uh, Plant all kind of flowers and all kind of other plants and make it make it a paradise for bees and, by the way, also for other animals and insects and everything. So beautifully made, I would say, this one. Okay, then. Oh, wait. Okay, look what's gonna happen right now. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I have to wait. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna get. I'm just getting a table over here. These two lovely ladies are placing. Oh, look at this. A little, really. Oh, sorry. I have something. So there is a. I'm just sitting over here. Let's see what is going to happen right now. What do we have over here? Hardbij, strawberry, rhubarber, and mint. Okay, dankjewel. Thank you. So cheers, everyone. Oh, it's really good. Dankjewel. Okay, this is amazing. This was just, but I'm also gonna show you the float. This is a beautiful float, really a beautiful float. Maybe my favorite nowadays, a bright bee, of course. So it is called the fruit truck. It's called the fruit truck, and it's a huge one. We see people over there, and yes, it's also good medicine. It's a beautiful, big, huge truck, and in the meantime, they are making from all the fruits and nuts and everything. They're making very healthy shakes. Wow! And then on top, some people are just having cheers, having just drinks and fruits and everything. Wow, this is a beautiful one, isn't it? Ah, okay, this one on both sides. Everything is freshly made. Everything is freshly made, and as you can see, even the truck itself on the top, it is full of again vegetables and fruits hanging everywhere. So wow. And here at the back, you can get some pieces of apple, etc. So look there. Oh, so yeah. Uh, I would almost say in Tiel over here, they're eating the fruits. The people that come here, they're eating the nuts. They're eating the floats of the people who live here. I don't know. That just came into mind. Wow. Just some little details. Just going to the back part. This one is the best. I sort of agree until now, but of course we haven't seen everything yet. Wow. Also, I love the music that they're using, and yeah, this is like a full shop of it. And of course, it's also nice that they are giving some fruits, little fruits to people on the street. So wow. And I like also that they have these little chairs and placing people on their own little what I got before. So wow. Okay, let me show you myself for a moment before we are going to the next one. You can see it's still a very sunny day. So, and it's a little the whole time because I'm standing in the shadow. So sometimes I'm using my sunglasses, and then think it's too dark again when from the sun in the shade. So that's why I'm also wearing my normal glasses. So this was, I think, number 13 or 14, something like that. So there will be about 4 or 5 more uh, that we will see. And the whole time, again, I told it before, we have to wait until they are at the jury. So um, let's go for the next one. I don't know the name of the song, Tish. That's oh yeah, float number 14 is over here. So we're going up to 20 in total. And this is, by the way, also a beautiful one. So maybe a little smaller, maybe not with 20 to 30 people around, but look at how creative we have this fisherman over here who has just caught this beautiful fish out of the ocean. And for this one, we really have to look at the details. Wow. Thank you, Julie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and that's how, of course, how I'm doing this tours by getting tips from people who like it. So that's how I can keep on doing this. But in the meantime, look at the details of these fishermen, of the little beans that are used from different colors of brown to make his face, to make his beard, even his pipe, and then his clothes. He also has beautiful clothes made out of all kind of potatoes, but also several nuts. And then his hat again is Mainly smaller potatoes in different colors. Wow. I see some movement again, so I hope soon they will move again. Sorry, the sun is now a little against us, but now I'm gonna show you also the fish here on the side. Just let's get in the look how beautiful this is. The fish that they got. Even the shading on the fish is amazing. Just jumping out of the water. And if you're here the first time, Katie, very welcome. Of course, everyone is welcome to join these streams. And if you have questions, just let me know. I'm not saying that I know every answer, but I can try. And I know quite a lot now. Of course, I'm a local from the Netherlands, although not from the city of Tiel. A friend of mine, by the way, is from Tiel, and when I was telling him I was seeing him last weekend, I was telling him like, "Oh, I'm going to see the Fruit Corso in Tiel," and he said like, "Oh, that's so cool." And he's in his 50s, and he said like, "When I was a kid, I was always helping with the mosaics and helping one of the groups nearby." So in the meantime, they're starting to move again. So the float over here, wow, marvelous work again. How the fish is jumping out of the water, a water full of fruits, vegetables in this case, the vegetable water. So, wow, it's going a little to the other side so you can see it a little more. And yes, I'm gonna, for the people who want to see more, I'm gonna do the same again this night. And this night it is illuminated. So, and there are even two prizes. There's a prize for the public prize for the day, and there's also a public prize for the night. So, okay, time for the next one. What do we have over here? Oh, we're going back in time. We're going back in time. These people still have to cross a road because there are some hunters here from a long time ago in front of us. So they are walking over here. Let's see. Oh, they have these, let's say, old-fashioned weapons with them. And okay, people, just go to the other side because there's a mammoth coming. A mammoth coming, running from the other side, made from fruit. So beautifully made of fruit. Just going a little to this side. Oh, some last people are just almost hit by a mammoth. Look how beautifully made this one is also. So, so if we look at its fur, it's also making a sound. It's a very fruity mammoth, yeah. A very fruity one. Oh, and there's a tiny one at the back. I just missed that. Look, the new generation is already over there. Made of pears, and all kind of other vegetables and nuts. Wow. And a lot of beans too, yeah, for sure. For sure. And as I mentioned before, the majority of the things that they're using on the Corso is just local. So locally produced, locally from the farms, from the orchards in this area. Wow. And, and in Dutch we say mammoth. Okay, the next one, number 16. They're standing here a little more nearby each other because we're still waiting for the next one to go. So the evening one I will try to do in an area that's where there's a little more movement. So what do we have over here? Okay, this looks a little creepy. from Maas and Waal. Maas and Waal, that are the two big rivers in this area. We're sometimes also calling it the land of Maas and Waal. The Maas is the river that's going all the way into France, Belgium, France. And yeah, what do we have over here? I see some monsters coming out here. So, wow, beautifully made. Also, look at the details, for example, at the eye of the crocodile. Wow. And the eye is even, or the eye over there is even opening. There's sort of a jungle on top. Oh, there's the eye. Look, it's opening. Wow. So colorful. All made again. Oh, I was almost got. Wow, it's a little underwater. See? Oh, there's just a pier falling on the side. And Katie, we are not in Amsterdam. We're in the city of Tiel. That's about normally 1 hour away from south from Amsterdam. Today it was a little longer, but normally 1 hour south, and it's the area of the big rivers that are flowing through the Netherlands, and where most of the fruits and vegetables are coming from. And every year they have this beautiful fruit corso. In other parts of the country, we have the flower corsos, but over here it is a fruit corso because this is the fruit city of the Netherlands. And we're waiting now. And the interesting thing is, I didn't know if you were seeing this, but we were underwater. Eh? So this is the water lilies that you see. So we see the crocodiles that are just on the water level, waiting for us until we're stepping in the water, and then it is the end. So, wow. Very creative again. So, and just to come more nearby, you can also see like all the fruits and vegetables it's made of. So imagine how much work, and the teeth are made of potatoes. And then the little jungle over there, I'm seeing Brussels sprouts again. Uh, I'm seeing pears, more potatoes, lots of nuts and beans and everything. So really creative. Mooi gedaan. Sorry? Moerasmonster. The swamp monster. Yeah. Dankjewel, dankjewel. Okay, it's called the. Yeah. So the guy over there, he's saying like, no, it's not a crocodile. It's the swamp monster, the monster out of the swamp. Okay. So, and it's all on air pressure that they're using. Then the next one, another tradition in this part of the Netherlands, a little more south, also from here, we have the guys that are riding on the goats. They're riding on the goats. We call them in Dutch the bokkenrijders. And it's one of these beautiful myths of the southern part of the Netherlands, from Brabant mainly. So I'm just going a little around this. So, and people were always scared for this, scared for the goat riders. And look at the goats, how beautifully made they are. Wow. And even look at the little details. Just gonna show you. Look at the details of the ground. They use a lot of well-known vegetables. Wow. Yeah, no cheese floats. Yeah, that's maybe next year. You never know. Wow. Beautiful, isn't it? Have to see again on the side all the little details. And the story goes, by the way, that these bokken riders, goat riders, these goat riders, that they are going in the nighttime and that they're robbing the people that are living over here. So it is a little a scary story from the 18th century. Just going a little because they're still standing, so I can go around. So, and most of these, what we call bokkenrijders, they were just robbing people over here, robbing people in the southern part of the Netherlands, robbing everything they could find, and people were so scared. And they were only doing that by night. Wow, very tough music that they're using. But I want to show you again the little details. Wow. And they were always waiting for the nighttime before they were getting on their goats and then going around just to rob people, rob churches, rob everything. That was the idea. So okay, the next one, to be honest, is one of my favorites. Maybe this is the most beautiful one, and it is an artist. From an artist, I think most of you will recognize if I'm showing. We're going into a beautiful world again, and this is the world of the famous French painter Alphonse Mucha, and he made several beautiful paintings. And the float over here is showing four of his most famous paintings that are depicting the full day. So the one over here on the side, by the way, this float is called Les Heures du Jour, um, the hours in the day. And the first one we have, you're waking up. It's the early morning. That's what we're looking at right now. And this is called Éveil du matin, waking up in the morning. It's basically saying. And then the second one, I hope you can also hear the music. The second one, we're going to the daytime. You see the colors are a little different. The lady is awake, and this one is called Éclat du jour. Éclat du jour. So that means it's a shiny day. Wow, this is beautiful, isn't it? So creative. Let me go to the third one. I told already, never say too early what your favorite one is. And the third one is Réveillé du soir. And du soir, that is the evening. So we're getting into the time of the evening, the time to go out, the time to party. And look how beautiful. It's très joli, ah oui. C'est vrai, Marion. I will not do this tour in French. My French is not good enough for that. So I'm speaking basic French, but not more than that. But yeah, it is très joli for sure. And then the last one, by the way, that we see over here, we see the lady. She's asleep. And this one is called Repos de la Nuit. So we are, um, is there the calm of the night or the quiet of the night? That is the last one. Wow. And again, so beautiful. And they even made it double so people from both sides can see it. So if you're on the other side of the road, then we have basically the same paintings depicted. A a little different, but the same style, the same feeling. And if you don't know this painter, I can really recommend you search for Mucha, Mucha, and he made more paintings than just the ones that we see over here, by the way. But I think beautiful work from the from Geldermalsen. By the way, this is another city not so far away from Tiel. Wow. Yeah, this is maybe my favorite. It is Mucha and also Gustav Klimt, two really, I think, amazing artists that are were using this style. But wow, this is, by the way, float number 19. Float number 19. So we are almost getting the last one. And the last one I know is also a very special one. So I want to wait again until you're starting to move. So, but I think it's not bad. It's not bad to look at these works. Just gonna show you again the details by coming more nearby of the flowers. The ladies that he painted, of course, originally, and even the background, because of course it's not only the painting itself, but also in a 3D version. So it's coming alive. Mucha is coming alive. Wow. Okay, they're going. They're going. So the music is getting less loud. It's time for the last one. Time for the last one. And that will be a really cool one again. I'm promising you. The last one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. What do we have? Oh, I have to be careful. I have to be careful. There's a train coming on its way. The This train is called the Burlesque Express. So be prepared for a burlesque exhibition of music, of course a beautiful float, and the train itself. So wow, look how beautiful this is. Ah, oh, and even a little teddy bear sitting over there. Look at that. Unbelievable. He knows what to choose. So we're looking at some ladies in a train on their way to the next burlesque show. Wow. Having a champagne. Wow. And again, look at the little details of the fruits. We would almost not see that anymore, of course. While waiting over here, what again? This train, the Burlesque Express, is completely made of fruits and vegetables. So while the ladies are still doing their dance, wow, just going around a little. Yeah, I know it's a tough goal. Everyone can vote. So also look again like how this looks inside. And that was the last one of this parade. So I'm just gonna change the screen. I see I'm already streaming for 1.5 hours, so that means that my throat needs a little rest to prepare for the next one because there's another one in a little later this evening at night. So I need to drink a little, eat maybe a little. I hope you enjoyed the 20 different Corso floats on the fruit parade, or the Fruit Corso in the city of Tiel in the Netherlands. So, and I hope you enjoyed it, of course. You can always support me by buying me coffee or something else. There are several options shared. So it was really amazing to have so many of you over here on this beautiful day. And of course, this tour will stay on YouTube longer. So if you missed it or if you are just seeing the last part, you can watch it back and then even skip the more boring parts. I know sometimes I have boring parts too. So, but I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm just going for some food and a drink, and I hope to see you again, some of you later on. And merci et au revoir. No, that's I'm still in the French feeling of. Although Mucha, you were right. It's Czech. It's not. But his paintings. He was one of these painters coming to Paris, like a lot of other painters, of course, in the 19th century, like Van Gogh and a lot Picasso, etc. That was the 20th century. Okay, that's another story. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see some of you later. And thank you again for joining. Bye bye.